Welcome to Bias Bashed from London. I'm Cal Thomas, syndicated columnist and Fox News contributor. The shootings in San Bernardino last week restated the media's bias on several levels. First, as always, is their championing of more gun control. Never do they answer this question. What additional laws would a terrorist obey when they're not obeying current laws? Calls for self-control might be more useful, but in our anything goes and truth is relative culture, self-control is far from the minds of an out-of-control media. The New York Daily News mocked calls for prayers for the victims, their relatives, and even the country, and yet prayer has been part of our nation since its beginning. The left's patron saint, Franklin Roosevelt, called the nation to pray on D-Day. Abraham Lincoln issued a proclamation for a day of humiliation, fasting, and prayer in hopes of ending the Civil War. Would the Daily News criticize these two great leaders? The Washington Free Beacon reported many national news outlets shared mass shooting statistics derived from an anti-gun subsection of the social media site Reddit, despite the fact those numbers clash with a related official standard set by the FBI. The New York Times, the Washington Post, Boston Globe, CBS News, MSNBC, and Newsday all claim the shooting in San Bernardino was the 355th mass shooting this year. The figure is derived from a group of activists who run a subreddit named Guns Are Cool. The Guns Are Cool site describes a mass shooting as any event where 4 or more people, including the shooter, are injured. This is a looser criteria than the FBI definition of mass murder, which it describes as a number of murders, 4 or more, occurring during the same incident with no distinctive time period between the murders. Under the FBI standard, only 21 of the 355 shootings identified by the anti-gun group qualify as mass murder with a firearm. But the media have a narrative: guns are bad and ought to be banned, and they will use any incident to further their objective. For more media analysis, tune into Media Buzz with Howard Kurtz, Sundays at 11 a.m. Eastern Time and again at 5 p.m. From London, I'm Cal Thomas, and thanks for joining me on Bias Bashed.